It's the Texas weather discussion video for Tuesday, the 22nd of May. I'm Donovan Neal. For the most part, North Texas weather stays mostly quiet and dry during the next week. Any showers and thunderstorms that we see during the afternoon and evening hours should be few and far between. Also, something to watch in the Gulf in coming days. So let's take a look across the nation. This morning, we have our main upper air feature here is a upper low that's spinning off to the west of us. Down here to the east, we have a warm, soupy air mass giving off lots of moisture for showers and thunderstorms off to our east. But down here, we're somewhere in the upper 60s to low 70s this morning. Not too bad around the nation. Not too bad across the nation this morning. Not too chilly and not too hot. Mostly everyone's just right this morning. Take a look across the watch warning map. Pretty much amazingly quiet for this time of the year. Nothing really much going on across the nation this morning. But we do have a few marginal risks for parts of the plains into the southern high plains, into parts of the Dakotas, into the mid-Atlantic states and parts of the Ohio Valley. Could see a few severe thunderstorms there, but down here in North Texas, we're in the light green, which means we could see some thunder, but no organized severe weather is expected. Same thing on day 2 and on day 3. Light green, which means risk for thunder, but no organized severe weather is expected. This is the average rainfall for the next 7 days. Lots of rain in store for parts of the southeast United States, but down here in North Texas, we pretty much stay dry, or very minimal amounts are expected for parts of North Texas. And we should stay dry, and we should pretty much stay dry through most of the week. But any showers and thunderstorms that form during the week should stay few and far between. But why is the southeast United States giving most of the rain? It's because of this broad upper low that's basically residing in the Gulf of Mexico, and the NHC gives this a 40% chance of this developing to a tropical depression or tropical storm during the next 5 days. So, of course, this broad area of low pressure bears watching in coming days. So let's talk about it. This is the GFS. This is the 06Z run valid today at 1 o'clock. At 500 millibars, around 18 to 20,000 feet off the ground, we have that upper trough just to the west of us. We've got that deep, soupy air mass to the east of us, and down here, we pretty much stay dry for the most part. But we could see some isolated showers and thunderstorms try to develop during the afternoon and evening hours. And like I said, any storms should be few and far between. Most places stay dry, highs in the upper 80s. And here's Wednesday. It's pretty much the same deal here. Few and far between in terms of scattered showers and thunderstorms. Highs should be in the low 90s. And same thing on Thursday. We should remain partly cloudy for the most part, mostly dry, highs in the low 90s. Now this is Friday. Pretty much the same deal here. Partly mixed in sun and clouds. Highs should be in the mid 90s. Now here's Saturday. Now we kind of have to keep our eyes peeled in the Gulf here. We do have an upper area of low pressure that's positioned near Cuba, and that will be entering the United States within the weekend. Highs in the mid 90s for us, with mostly a mix of sun and clouds. And here's Saturday as the weekend begins. Now Saturday, this low is basically in Central Florida. This low is basically near Central Florida. The GFS, or the American model, basically positions this near Central Florida, which means, and if that were to verify, that means big rains for parts of the southeast United States, mostly in the Florida area. And of course, down here in North Texas, we remain pretty quiet, highs in the mid 90s. And here's Monday, and now the GFS basically dissipates this, which with moisture for much of the eastern United States. And down here in Texas, we pretty much remain dry, highs in the low 90s. But the European says not so fast. The European has this system entering the United States somewhere between the Mississippi and Louisiana coast, and Mississippi and Louisiana coast, with much of the moisture impacting much of the deep south. And really the European does not have this system moving that much at all. Maybe more inland, but really it doesn't really move at all until it dissipates near Louisiana and Mississippi. So the bottom line is clearly the much of the southeast United States is under the gun for some tropical mischief, and clearly this won't be a Texas impacting. This won't Texas won't be impacted by the storm at all. So here's a week from today, Tuesday the 29th of May. We have that broad troughing in the Gulf, and down here we remain dry. Highs should be in the low 90s. And here's going out 10 days. This is the end of May, the last day of meteorological spring, Tuesday, 31st. We still have that broad low in the Gulf. And down here, we pretty much remain dry. But you can see for the numbers for the next 15 days, we pretty much warm up through the end of May, with highs mostly in the mid 90s. But then we warm even further as we start June. That's it for the Texas weather discussion video for today. I have more notes in the blog. The next video here should be posted at around 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. If you can't catch your local TV stations on the air, 4, 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a great day and Godspeed.